Welcome to a Deeper Dig Conversation Series, episode 24. This is a very exciting one. And as you can see, this is a new spot that we normally do outside of Walking Mill Park. Today, I have someone who, I have a pleasure of listening to her music. I got introduced to her music very early in 2023. And since then, I've been able to see her growth, see how she's been able to do what it is she's able to do, not just as an artist, but as an overall storyteller. So, introduce yourself, give yourself a brief overview.
My name is Alici. I am a musician originally from Brazil, but I'm based in New York and I'm currently on tour with Hope Tala.
Okay, so one of the things that I'm definitely curious about is how you feeling going into the night because, this is like before it all. So this is like right
30
now
minutes
in
before the show.
30 minutes before the show. So how are you feeling? What's the vibes like right now?
I'm feeling really good. This is the second show of our tour. We just played Seattle 2 nights ago, and I'm playing solo, which is a bit scary sometimes, but because it's the second show, I feel good. I'm excited. I always write myself notes after I play a show, and so I'm going to be implementing some of the notes that I wrote about my Seattle show, and I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good crowd, I think.
Absolutely. And what is some of the things that got you excited about this show? Like, what are you feeling like just being in the Bay Area and just getting that energy?
I've never played a show in San Francisco, so this is really fun and exciting for me. I'm excited just to try new things, and it's nice when I only know, like, I guess you guys now in the audience and like maybe one other person, so it's nice playing for just an empty room, like no one really knows what to expect, or maybe they do know me, and it'll be good because it's like an introduction to these new people.
Yeah, and one of the things I want to briefly talk about is your most recent release. That's one of the things that got me connected with your music. So, just in a brief overview, just because of time, you want to talk about a little bit more about your music and who you are as a person?
Yeah, so my music, I wouldn't say it really classifies into one specific genre. I think I'm from Brazil, so I will always have bossa nova in my blood and veins, and just the way that I learned how to play guitar. But there's a lot of R&B, there's indie. I don't know, it's all around. And my album is there's saxophone, there's drums, there's keys, there's me playing. And we recorded it all one take in the studio in New York last year, and it's always interesting playing solo because it is a different arrangement, and it's more like raw. But yeah, I'm excited, and it's a good way to play these songs and then tell these people like, oh, check out the album. It's different.
And just what got you inspired getting into music, like having that feeling of storytelling to various audiences?
I always wrote poetry. That was always really important to me, and always something I've grown up doing. And I always played guitar. It really saved me like through a lot of dark times in my teen era. And just being able to write these songs and release this project has been super important to me. And I have so many like Brazilian inspirations like Gal Costa, Jorge Ben, Seu Jorge, and also like new contemporary influence like Cleo Soul. I'm very inspired by her. Sade, I'm very inspired by her. Even Hope Tala is very inspiring to me in her writing style. So I feel really blessed to be here and opening for her and being able to share my music.
Yeah, and more into Hope Tower, like how is that feeling of just, having someone that you mutually respect as an artist and as a songwriter? How does it feel just opening up for her and getting
Yeah.
exposed to that energy?
It feels amazing. Honestly, it's so amazing watching someone show every night that you really like. And it's such a blessing, and I love her music. I'm so proud of her with her album, and it's really beautiful to be here. And she's so nice and kind and really genuinely likes my music too. I can feel it, and she wanted me to be here, and it's just really really amazing.
Yeah, and one of the things that connects me with your music, and everyone else can say the same as well, is definitely feeling of diving more into your roots, and specifically with your album of storytelling and talking about Brazil and everything. Like, how do you play that as a factor into going beyond music? Like, there's so much stuff like the production. And how do you focus on those little details into your music?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, I mean, my album is called Souvenir. It's all about memories and nostalgia, and my whole thing is like matar saudade, and saudade is a Brazilian word that's all about. It's an intranslatable word about nostalgia, meaning it means more than I miss you, and the album that's the essence of the album, and just having these memories, and even this interview, it's a moment in time, and capturing those moments in time. And that's why we recorded the album kind of like in one take, because we wanted it to be as natural, as raw as possible, and we wanted to really capture the moment.
Absolutely. And just to close things out, what is like the energy that you're feeling for tonight? Like just before and after?
Yeah. Before, I'm feeling really good. I'm excited. I'm interested to see how it will go. I'm interested to see the crowd and how I'm going to play off them. She has a really fun audience always come through, and they're very engaging. They're very sweet. I love being at the merch table, talking to people after and getting to know everyone. So I'm really excited. I'm really interested, and I always get a little anxious right before, and then I just run on stage, and it's like so fast. It's all a blur, and you just do what you can do. You give your best, and I'm looking forward to it.
Do what you love to do. Well, I'm looking forward to watching
Thank
you
you.
perform and Hope, and I'm
Yeah.
very excited to see what you have next in store. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So
Yep.
nice to meet you and everything.
It's a pleasure.